Welcome everybody to another episode of Gary Responds, where we read the comments, respond what we're thinking, and have a little conversation just one way, because I'm recording. You're at home somewhere listening. Somos no one says, see, Yuto's got smiles, but not for those silly contests annihilating makes. He saves his stoke for the streets, real, with a king crown and a fire emoji. You know, I think Yuto actually does have his spirit in street skateboarding. Like, I think that's where he's like, dang, I am super good at this other stuff. I am really consistent, but I'm yet to see Yuto really challenge himself in the streets, if you know what I mean. He had that ender, but Yuto's good as shit. Like, super good. When have y'all ever been like, this whole part was fucked? Not just good as hell, but fucked. Like, Nyjah's had parts where you're like, oh shit. Get confused, get a fan, take a vitamin, gotta recover. Yuto's had some shit where you're like, God, oh shit, the ender was nuts. Tired of that. Drink Bong says, Jamie Thomas came to skate where I live in Japan and he made it national news as foreigners disrespecting our landscape with no care for pedestrians. They're so far from understanding or accepting skating in the streets. Yuto is G for that part because it's true. A lot of Japanese people see him putting out a street part in Japan as somewhat a dishonor to the country. You know what? Yuto actually having that part when he just came to America, did some LA stuff, blah, blah, blah. He wanted to go home. He wanted to prove a point. He was like, y'all want these people to be in the Olympics, but this is where it really comes from. He's trying to change that. He's actually putting that on his back and making it important to be like, hey, I'm the one that won the gold medal, but this is what I enjoy. I know you built us a skate park with those green rails making aliens. I know. I see it. And Emu Zamazuki is catching up. But I think that we need to appreciate that this is not a crazy anarchy thing. This is just what we do. This is what this is. And Yuto being a big hero for them, and bro, that is G'd up. I respect it. I love it. Diesel Car says, I don't think I've ever made it all the way through an episode without pausing a bunch of times to laugh. That's the point, baby. I'm trying to get you rolling, cracking up, think about some shit, watching some videos, and enjoying skateboarding all in one. But you gotta watch it all the way through and then cry at the end. Bruce Smith 8584 says, Yuto for SOTY this year. You know, due to the fact that it was only August, September, I didn't even think of that. It's getting later in the year. I didn't even push for that like how I did for Shekel when I was like, he got the hardest shit right now. Yuto, he done doubled up, bro. It's getting that time where I'm like, he might be trying to, he won everything this year. Y'all know that, right? Yuto won all the shit. He won the contest he threw himself. He won Tampa Pro. He won all them street shits and X Games. He's won everything. So, now it's time for him to really smile possibly. See what he got. Ethan8532 says, finally FA got some actual rippers. Louis and Burrow have been carrying that team for years. Not years, this is recent. Louis been doing this shit recently. Tyshawn and them dudes was actually carrying that company with their skating itself too. But now that they got Curran and Jake, who hopefully don't become Hollywood superstars in the process, because that's usually what happens over at FA. You start taking photos of yourself. You got a little kid picture of yourself in the middle of a board, and then you go, I give up, I won. Hopefully, they keep that battery in their back. Jimmy G7806 says, gotta agree with Gary, when you're on the sesh with the boys, 7-Eleven taquitos are not the move. Now, 7-Eleven taquitos is good as hell. Don't get me wrong now, all right? Some good ass shit, some very good processed food. But you're right, I was telling y'all, you gotta pack a lunch, man. It's important, gotta be healthy now. That needs to be our new shit. Stretching, eating right, and skating needs to be our shit. And then you can smoke weed and beer after, when you're of age. Damn it, kids, you listen to me. Stop smoking weed at 5. Grow up first. Fully develop, and then make a choice. It's not important to do that, but it is important to pack that lunch, stretch that body, and get that clip. Michael Mata 5488 says, nice save, Gary. Caught that dribbling leaking out your mouth when you was talking about Gustav. He's so buttery and smooth, makes your mouth salivate. You know, usually I'll be like, you got me messed up. I don't want to talk about salivating while watching a man skate, but I don't want to argue there. All right, Gustav Tonesen is probably one of the smoothest skateboarders alive, period, okay? Like, he's on the fast foot shit with the creativity, the super tech. He's got a good amount of pop. He's got a whole thing going on that it's a very rare case. Like, he's super good. He even got Suchu in him like, wow, he's an alien, because he's a filmer. Not just a filmer, bitch, an editor too. And then he's that good. So it's like, wow, okay, maybe this dude is just everything in one. Them sour videos are nice. So I can respectfully, comfortable myself, salivate over that man's skateboarding. With that being said, we're gonna wrap this episode of Gary Responds. You better stay on that keyboard or touch screen or pad or whatever you got, a Kindle Fire, bitch, I don't care, and type your comments so I can read them and watch Skateline. You got it there and here. It's in the 2 links. You gotta click it. You gotta click that right there. Click it.